and welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and today we're having a look at Lipinki. This is a Polish map for Farming Simulator 25. It was released on the 13th of February 2025, and initially we get dumped here at the bus stop, and it is it's looking quite nice from where I'm standing at the moment. We've got the BGA over there. Looks like we've got some other sell points. This is quite a compact map. And it says on the map description for it that it's perfect for smaller equipment. We have 66 fields, 75 field areas in what can probably be described as a 1x map, as in it basically fits in 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. It doesn't take up the whole 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer map area that we have. And yeah. This is rather an interesting map. It's got some larger fields. It's got some very small fields. Lots of very regular shaped fields on here. The cheapest, looking at this, seems to probably be about field 8, I think, which is only 12,437. I would guess the largest or the most expensive is probably over here at Farmland 58, which is just under 600,000. So good range of costs by the looks of things. I think my initial impression is this would be a good start from scratch map. Seems to be a nice small area to work in. Looks like we've got a decent number of fields and productions and things to around. I mean, we've got Ben sitting in the map over there, so that's good. Yeah, we've got various. Oh wow, we've got various drop-off points and bits. So yeah, looking pretty good. Let's go and have a look quickly at the productions. So available productions are a dairy, a bakery, a carpentry, a spinnery, and a sawmill. Liking that, and interesting that I saw a BGA, but it's not listed here as a production. So we will go and have a look at that in a little bit, because that definitely looks like a BGA, but at the moment isn't listed as a production at all. So that, I think, is going to be a mystery for us to investigate. So we haven't immediately got our car available to us on here. We get dumped off at the bus stop and we need to walk into town. Town is looking pretty nice. I'm liking the detail in here. We've got some pretty good bits on the sides of the road here. Not wonderfully blended. I think I'd have liked a little bit more. I mean, this is a limitation of Farm Sim itself, and this is why so many pavements get modeled on maps. But yeah, you've got this very interesting sort of difference here going from the road to the sidewalk. Now, how do we? I said sidewalk, pavement. I'm talking in Americanisms at the moment. How do I get into the shop here? Because this does not seem to be very easily accessible. Maybe it's down this road at the side here. Here we go. Yeah. So we've got a road in here, and today we are going to be driving around in a Skoda. We've got a nice blue Skoda here to go around in. Shop is looking very nice. We've got the Sklep Masin Traktorek. Yeah, nice custom shop on the map. Liking that. Yeah, very much like custom built stuff into map. Always good to see that. We've actually got a number plate on this. Normally I customize the number plate based on which map review this is, and of course this, or map tool this is actually map tool 8, but I've got a lip number plate on here. I'm guessing that's fairly standard. Right, let's get rolling then, and we're gonna head out, and I'm gonna head, I think, north and go round into the pink item up there, see what that is. There's some nice little bits of elevation. We've got some valleys and some hills and bits on here that are looking quite nice. So there's some good variety to this map. I do wonder if this road must be one of the new roads for Farming Simulator 25. It looks very nice. It's clear and crisp and good. There's a good amount of detail around the sides of the map. Sorry, around the sides of the road. So we've got plenty of bushes and things. Lots of stuff that looks nice and interesting. We will try and get up to one of the forestry areas. In fact, I think there is one on our route. So we'll have a look at that in a bit. But yeah, it's a nice looking little map, this. I think I've come across with FS25 at the moment. Every map so far I've looked at has looked stunning. Oh, looks like we have a sell point here. Yeah, this bale sell point and a regular sell point by the looks of things. That is wood chips. So I'm guessing this is a wood chip sell point. And garden center, maybe. Start the engine up again. And we'll head out. Yeah, so it's interesting looking area. Good little sell point there. We'll head back out and round this way. I'm loving the width of these roads. These roads are a nice size. Gives you an indication of the kind of equipment you'd expect to be using on here. This is not a giant equipment map. This is very much a smaller, older equipment map, which is very nice. And yeah, look here, we have a bit of a forestry area. Let's pop out and have a look around. And again, nice amount of detail under the trees. The creator of this, I think Greeniak, has done some really good attention to detail on this map. Liking that a lot. Really nice bit of work there. And we're seeing that all over the place here. We've got a sawmill here. I think that looks a little bit like the standard sawmill and looks like it's got some standard sawmill stuff in there, but it's definitely built in a custom area. So again, fits in with the map nicely, gives a good bit of character to the map. We then head up here. This is the Kilosek. This is a sell point by the looks of things, as opposed to a production. So custom production again. A lot of it's got the grate here, so I don't know how much that's built in and how much of that is standard, but yeah, that is looking good. I am pleased to see as many productions as there are in this map. We got the fuel station there, custom fuel station. But yeah, very pleased to see as many productions as there are in this map. I'm hoping that that they're built-in ones, although standard base game ones are not an issue at all. At least they're then in there, which is good. What have we got here? This is a nice little production. Bakery is what this is. So I'm guessing if we head around the front, oh, it is just a little bakery building, but that's nice, nicely built in there. Yeah, you can see the flour and things outside, so that's good. We've got cows out the back here, so I think our animal market must be sitting in the back here somewhere. Is it down there, or is that just a cow shed that you can own? So of course there are yards on here. Whether these yards are purchasable, no, here we go, sell point around the back for the bales. So I'm guessing if I drive into here, it's another sell point. There's another sell point nestled in the back here as well. Oh wow, this map is packed in, and again, really liking to see these productions and these sell points built into the center here. We've got a sell point there. We've got a sell point there, I think, as well. Haven't found an animal market at the moment, but that's all good. Now the BGA down here, that at the moment isn't a production. So I wonder if this is a slight error on the part of this map. This is not listed as a production, but I'm willing to bet that if I buy this land, I get the BGA. That does worry me a little bit. Or, well, I suppose there aren't. Are there any silage bale delivery contracts anymore? I'm not sure there are. So I'm, yeah. The BGA, I don't know if it's so important that this is available, but I think this must be something you get when you buy the BGA, and it's not usable until then. So as a point to actually sell silage, there doesn't seem to be that on here, although we'll check the sell points in a little bit, because that does make me question that just a bit. We have the dairy here, though. That is this production. And that again is custom to this map, so that's really nice. I like that a lot. I'd love to see that. That is always absolutely awesome to see. I'm not noticing the regular shapes of the field so much. Wow, some of these fields are so small. In fact, I think I've found a new smallest field on this map. Field 1 here is only 8,000 compared to field 8, which is 12. Yeah, and we own this field. So yeah, look at the size of that field. That's gonna be 2 cuts with the combine. Really is. Absolutely nothing to it. That's incredible. Yeah, so really small fields available on this map. If you want to do some really small farming, this absolutely seems to be the map for you. And our combine is parked actually across the roadway here, ready to go into the field. We'll go through the equipment in a minute. But yeah, that Massey is all set up, ready to go. And I don't think on this map you're really ever going to need more than that Massey. We've got animals over there. We've got Grandpa there. We've got a trailer. Got a nice little chicken house here. Yeah, shed with chicken pasture over there. We've got a shed over here. I think some of these buildings are Zolonka ones, which fit into this map really nicely. Really, really nicely. This over here. This is pig. This is a pig shed. Oh, that's very cool. So you start off with pigs on this farm. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is a cracking little map, and you can tell it's a little map because it's taken me all of 13-14 minutes to drive around it. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything I've missed. We've got something the other side of the road. That's where the animal dealer is. It's just the other side of the road over there. So we drove past that. That is really nice. But there's not, I mean, that is basically what is available on the map. Which, a small map that really packs things in. The only other place we didn't get to was over here. That's the carpenter out that way. But otherwise, that's all good. And yeah, there's a farm down there as well. I just want to visit this because it looks like a second farmyard. Because that up there is the grain elevator. That there, so it looks to me like this has 3 farms. I think we've got a farm back there, which we saw the cows in. I think we've got a farm down here, which we're just going to visit quickly. And yeah, we've got a farm down here that you can go as well. And oh wow, this has a whole load of seeds and things ready for you if you came and set up down here. And looks like over this way we've got a lot of bales. Oh, that's a bale sell point or a storage point. That's what those might be. I think it might be bale storage and pallet storage. But yeah, we can go through here. So this is grain storage. And this over here, I think, is bale storage, is what this is. And there's a whole load of cows out here. And if we head up here, yeah, this is the carpentry. Again, looking really, really nice. Like that. I don't normally jump around the map like this, but we've we've got time, and we're kind of where I want to be on the other bit. So yeah, that's the carpentry up by field 57 and 56. And then I'm just going to jump back to the animal dealer. And yeah, we've got Katie up here, and we've got animal purchase here. We've got a tip trigger here, so sell point here as well. And this is where all the animals are. And this is literally just opposite the starting farm you get as a new farmer. This map is very pretty. I'm liking it. It does feel small. I do feel a little bit hemmed in, and I mean, any given time, any direction I look in, pretty much I can see the trees that border the edge of this map. So yeah, it's not a map where you feel like you have a wide expanse to play with, but I do think you have a nice area to play with as a little sort of hobby farm. I think start from scratch. This is a perfect map for that. This would be a great little start from scratch map, just to have a tinker and a play in. Really nice. Liking the look of this a lot. Got lots of functionality, a lot of good detail, cracking little map. So let's have a look at what equipment we get. And looking through our vehicle list, we got an Agco 650 weight, an Agromass POV 5XL plow, an Aprilia RX 125 bike, Deutz-Fahr Agrostar 8.31. We've got a FarmTech EDK 650. Looking at the number plates on these, yeah, they all start with Lip. We got a Horsch Credo 3. Oh yeah, that is the power harrow, and then we've got the seeder that goes with it on the back, the Versa. We got a John Deere 3650, a Nosh Crossmax 300, a Nosh Eco Cultivator 300 as well. Massey Ferguson MF 1840 small baler, Massey Ferguson MF 850/70 combine with its header and header trailer, a Silek RZK 300H spreader, and then there's my Skoda as well. So yeah, really nice little map. Absolutely fantastic. I think you could start off from scratch in any of the 3 farms. In fact, if we have a quick look here, how do I buy? Can I buy this farm here? Or is that part of 16? That's not part of 16. I don't know if this is a farm, actually, because I cannot see how you buy that. What about the large? I don't know, actually. I don't know if either of these farms are purchasable. They seem to have drop-off points and everything, but there's not a way to purchase either of those farms, as far as I can tell. In fact, I can't even see how we purchase the farm we have, which is interesting. None of it is purchasable with it. So yeah, quite how you buy the farms, I don't know. And that's a little bit weird. That is one thing on here that does seem a little bit odd to me. So yeah, if anybody knows how you do that, because I can't find that. And that would concern me a little bit. In fact, we do need to check this. So if I go into the construction mode, can I... Yeah, I can select and sell these. Can I place anything in this area? Yeah, I can. So I do own... No, land is not owned by you. So none of the farm is owned by me. And that worries me slightly. You can't... So I can't delete the buildings and everything off this farm. No, 30,000. I can place it there. And I can place it all around here, but I can't... I don't quite know how this works. It's a little bit weird. The land, I don't know how you buy and sell this farmland, but it does seem to be owned by you, which is a little bit odd. Still, I think this map is worth checking out, especially if you want to have a cracking little single-player game. Go check it out on the Mod Hub. It is underneath the European Maps category. And yeah, with that, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.